Hi. So I mentioned in class recently that if in the event you either have to switch computers or we have new computers installed here in the computer lab, you want to be able to save your work somewhere besides that particular computer. So you have a couple of choices. One of the choices is you can get yourself a flash drive and you can save your work in your flash drive every day. Another thing you can do if you do not have a flash drive available, you can also put your stuff in the Google Drive on a daily basis. So I'm going to take you through the process, what you should have done already, and then day to day what you should do. So we're going to open up our Google Drive. So if you're on Google, click at the swaffle right here and you can get to your drive. So you want to be able to access that. So that's the first thing. What you want to do, I'm going to slide this over so you can see your desktop. You want to be able to get your folder with your name and your class period on it into your Google Drive. So you don't have to do this every day. You can just upload it once and then you can just individually put your files in one at a time as you work on them day to day. So for the very first time, you want to bring that whole folder in and you want to, what they call, upload it into your Google Drive. Uploading is bringing it to the cloud, bringing it to the internet, so you can access it anytime that you can access your profile and anytime that you have access to the internet. So we click on New, and you see you have some choices. So you're bringing the whole folder in, so you're going to do Folder Upload. So then you're going to find your folder. It's going to be in your in the desktop, and you find your folder and you hit upload. Okay. I've done this already, so I'm going to keep both folders. Okay, it's going to take a few minutes, and there we go. So if you go to My Drive, you should be able to find it. So this is the one I loaded just now. It has a parenthesis. Okay, so if you click on it, you'll be able to access all of your stuff from there. Whoops, wrong one, I think. Bear with me. This is the one I loaded. Okay, so that's that. Now, you are going to be working in Pixlr and Photopea and Photoshop. So what you can do is, as you are working, let's just open up an image. You can work right off of your desktop. That's completely fine. No trouble. So if you've been working on, say, Notan. All right. Bear with me. I'm going to open up a new image and I'm going to start working. Okay. So I was working on this. So let's say I want to finish this for the day. So at the end of the class, you're going to go to File, Save, just like how you did before. Save it as a PXZ if you are still working on it. If you're all done with it, you can flatten it and save it as a JPEG. But same as before, same exact way. Save it in your desktop, go in the proper folder. You probably want to create a title for it. You can always put the date. That's always a nice thing I do. I just put the date, so that way it saves it and I can recognize it as the date. But this is what you're going to be adding. So if you're done for the class period, you can go back to your desktop and then you'll see it right here as usual. There it is. But you're going to be bringing it over to your Google Drive. So instead of bringing it as a folder, you're going to bring it as a file. But you want to open up the folder like this. Okay? Leave it just open like this. You're going to go to New, File Upload, and you're going to just find it in your desktop. And then there it is, and you're going to open. And by having your folder open first, it's going to drop it right into that folder. Just like that. Now, if you have confusion, if you don't know where you saved an image and you're unsure, if it ends up somewhere on your desktop, or I'm sorry, somewhere in your drive you don't want it to be, you can always move your file. Let's just say, for argument's sake, that this is supposed to be in my Japanese Notan folder. I could right-click on it. I can go to Move To, and then I can find that folder that I'd like to bring it to. Okay. So you can organize your drive as you bring stuff over. Okay? Hopefully this helped you out. And if you are using a flash drive, it's really so much easier. It's out of here. So I am going to take a flash drive right now, and I'm going to plug it into my machine using one of the USB ports. So here we go. That's the sound of it going in here. So if you put it in, you're going to see that the drive shows up right here, and it's just an empty. So you could certainly just take your stuff, your folder, and you can drag it into your drive. The problem with that, if you bring it over to your drive, it's going to make this go away. It's not duplicating it. When you bring it over to your Google Drive, it's making a copy, and it's still going to remain in on your desktop. But if you bring it over here, I believe it's going to disappear from your, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it shows up there. Okay. So I dragged it over. You just want to make sure that it is stays on your desktop. And if you have both your flash drive and your folder open here, you can just bring things from, when you save it, you can bring it over here and bring it over to your folder. This thumb drive, this storage, works just like a folder does. So if you wanted to bring something specific into your drive, you can do it that way. Okay? So I hope this helps. Hope it's not too confusing. And we'll be doing this until we are comfortable enough where we don't need to save our work in a flash drive or the Google Drive. At some point we'll be able to just save it onto our computers again, but this is a good way to bring your files over to your Google Drive or flash drive so you can work on multiple devices.